Hey Libras, welcome. This is your April 2025 reading, and you'll notice that I've split these out because the video is just way too long and it's hard to upload having all the signs in one video. But if you do want to watch your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, definitely go to the playlist for that zodiac sign and the reading will be there. I'm also going to do a monthly collective reading moving forward, so you can also watch that. And with that, let's just go ahead and get into Libra's reading. And we're going to get a house, a planet, and a sign. So we have the signs there, the house there, and then let's look at a planet here to get a major theme of what you may be dealing with the month of April. So let's start with the planet. Okay, so we have Jupiter in Aries in the first house. Okay. All right, awesome. So I feel like you will be getting like a boost of confidence or a boost of energy here. This could also be you improving the way that you look in some way. So changing your style or just getting a hairstyle that you really like. So yeah, this is you growing and expanding your personality here. Also, again, it's more about like what you look like, your appearance, things like that. But it can also be you just expanding your spirituality, expanding your leadership qualities, expanding your skills, your gifts, your talents, and abilities. So it's just about good fortune and expansion here and getting lucky in those areas. So whatever it is you decide to do, however it is you decide to change, it is for the better. It is positive change that's coming through to you. Okay, I love that. Okay, so go for it. If you're thinking about it, like I feel like some of you are thinking about like, oh, do I want to change my hair? Yeah, definitely go for it. It's gonna work out. You're gonna like it. So let's get a couple cards here for Libra. Okay. This is a huge deck, so it may be a little harder for things to come out here. Thank you. And give me one more, please. Oh, okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right. So we have the Two of Wands here. Okay. All right. So you may be making some decisions, and I feel like you may be called to like this leadership position, and you need to make decisions and a path. Decide the path on where things are going, where we're going to go from here. So what's going to help you there is utilizing your intuition and also going with what you feel most passionate about. So how do these decisions, these options make you feel? Considering that, and then again connecting with source, connecting with your higher self, your guides, and receiving those downloads, and also listening to your intuition as well. So we have the Knight of Swords here. Okay, so you may also be like guided to make this decision rather quickly, so that is why it is recommended that you definitely go with your gut, go with your instincts, and go with what you feel like most passionate about. So we have the Eight of Swords as well. Okay. So I feel like you definitely don't want to, everything is happening for your highest good here. So if you feel like you made a decision or you're going down a particular path and it's just like nothing's working right, nothing's working out as you planned it to happen, then that is a lesson in and of itself. It's not a bad thing. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't make the wrong decision, because there are no wrong decisions. Everything is about your growth and expanding your consciousness and your authenticity. That is what everything is about. So you're learning, and there are some paths where you're going to learn less and you're not going to have as many experiences. You're not going to have as many bumps and contrasts and challenges. And then there's a path where you will experience that. So whatever path you went down, recognize that it is just an experience. It's not a reflection of you and who you are. And you are to connect with the authentic you and who you are. Okay? So don't let those experiences define you. especially ones that you are defining as negative or bad. Okay, so this is about you allowing yourself to be free to experience and to grow and expand, because in doing that is where you're going to find the positivity, the contentment, the joy, the freedom. That's where you're going to find it. You're not going to find it by keeping yourself bound and tied and not exploring and not expanding and not doing what it is that you desire to do. You're not growing when you're doing that. All right, and then we have the King of Swords here. Okay, so you may also need to speak clearly here and speak up. So you may need to speak up for yourself or others. You may also be guided to state some clarities here. And by that, I mean, if some things are happening, you may be the one that is entrusted or the one that feels brave enough to speak up and say, like, this is some bullshit. What is this? This is not how this works. Like, what is happening? You're not being fair. You're not treating us fairly. So, yeah, step into that leadership power and those abilities. And for some of you, it's going to be easier. And for others, it's going to take a little bit of a process to get you there. But you are being guided to go there. All right, so yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles here as well. So yeah, I feel like some of you, like maybe budgeting, you may have like some decisions that you need to make as far as your finances are concerned. And like there may be like a little bit of this up and down happening and just the ebbs and flows of life. And you know, you may think like you're going in a direction and you're doing good, but then something happens and you need to spend more money in an area. So then now your budget, you need to adjust your budget to be spending even less. So yeah, there may be things that are happening, but again, it's all about the experience and you stepping up to the plate and being the leader that you are. And saying like, okay, that's fine. You know what? We had a little bit of mishap there. We had to spend a little extra here, but we're going to get right back on track. No worries at all. Okay. So what messages do we have here? Exercise regularly to avoid toxins. Okay, so I feel like many of you are already here, but for those of you who may have let it slide a little bit, let that physical health and wellness slide, you are being guided to get back onto it. And I feel like if anything for the larger collective, it's about like just ensuring that you're getting enough water, you're getting enough rest, you're also eating healthy, you're incorporating healthy foods into your diet. And then for some of you, it's even about like definitely getting back on track with your exercising. Okay, what else? Assurance. So, wow. Okay, so I feel like some of you may need that or feel like you need to see some messages or some synchronicities coming through. Like nothing happens by chance, right? Nothing is a coincidence. So any synchronicity at any time, you can look at the clock right now and look up that angel number and there'll be messages there for you. Okay? So your guides are always there. Source is always there because you are source. Okay? But connect anytime to your divine guidance and wisdom, to your intuition, to source, to whatever practice you do have, to trust in yourself and who you are and the decisions that you're making. What else? All right, so we have spiritual work. Choose to embrace your blessings. I love that because we just spoke to that. Like, yeah, there may be a little mishaps. There may be like some things that happen, but it's about the process and it's about you recognizing the opportunity in that and not letting it get you off track. Emotionally, mentally, physically, tangibly in the world, like not letting it get you off track, staying on track, staying on purpose. Okay, so what else do we have? Okay, so we have crown. I love that because this is you putting that crown back on your head. I know we spoke to that leadership coming out and coming through very boldly. So it is time. What else? Okay, so we have abundance. Yes, abundance coming through as well. So yeah, you're gonna get back on track, and for some of you, like, this is gonna be much sooner than others. But there may also be some windfall coming to you, so just in any form of abundance, but it could be specific to money. Okay, property as well, like investments, your portfolio. So yeah, you do have abundance coming through to you. And again, it's not just money. Job opportunities, opportunities to collaborate with others. Love it. We also have spiral with growth. Awesome. Ooh, and we have angel number 11, or master number 11, I should say. So I'm going to put in the description a link to master number 11, so you can watch a quick video on that to get more information, or you can just Google it as well and read about it, because I'm sure there will be some messages there for you. But yeah, you are in this process of growth and change and transformation and abundance, and you're being guided to keep going, keep at it. Even if you feel like you've gotten off track a little bit, get back on track. It's never too late. It's never too late to just get back on track. Okay, let's get one here. What do we have? Make peace with your past so it won't disturb your present. I love that. So for this, I feel like this is about this new you coming through and coming in, and that's definitely been the theme with the readings. So yeah, your new chapter that's opening, this new path that you're going to go down, or you getting back on track with your path. It's about letting go of the past, things that have happened. Yeah, sure, everybody kind of has that process where, okay, something came up, I got off track. Happens to everyone. So not beating yourself up about it, not coming down hard on yourself, not allowing it to stop you from making progress or stop you from getting back on track is what you're being guided to do. Okay, and let me get one of these as well. Oh, okay, so we have be proud of yourself. Be proud of what you've accomplished so far. There's so much more to come, and it all starts with showing appreciation and gratitude for everything that you've accomplished and everything that you are. Okay, so you can start there. But yeah, awesome. Okay, what else do we have for our Libra? Give me two more. Thank you. And one more. Thank you. Okay, so we actually have 4 here. That's okay. All right, so we have that 7 of Swords. Okay. All right. Yeah, so there's different approaches that you can use to get what it is that you want. So just know and recognize that. So you may be thinking it's like A or B, but actually you have a choice between A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, so there's other options that you may not be thinking of. So you may want to take time to think outside the box and do something creative to allow yourself to think outside the box. Or you can connect with soul family as well, a coach, a mentor, or family, friends, anyone that has like interest in mind. You can network. So yeah, there's a lot of ways that you can get some ideas going and get the blood flowing and get into that creative space. So how do you do that? Because I'm hearing for some of you it's self-care practices like journaling, getting out into nature, taking a walk, exercising. Yeah, whatever those self-care practices are to help you and spark that creativity and inspire that within you is what you're guided to do. Okay, yeah, so you definitely have some transformation coming through and coming in. So we see that here with growth as well. So let everything that's not serving you go away. Okay, because it is happening because it's no longer for your highest good. You're finished with it. Okay, and then we have the High Priestess. Okay, So I feel like you're definitely being called to your intuition, and we spoke to that in the first set of cards that came out. But yeah, you're being guided to your intuition and your connection with source, and you building on that and working on that and continuing to expand your consciousness and continuing to step into alignment of your authentic self and who you truly are. Okay. And we also have the Queen of Cups here. So I also feel that love is available to you if you do desire that this month. So that's one, first and foremost. And then this could also be you falling in love with yourself again in some sort of way. I know that sounds weird to say, but just like getting back to like the things that you love to do, right? Because this woman's very beautiful here. I love that. And so this is like you like getting back into your beauty regimen. If you like to treat yourself to things like massages or nails, pedicure, just whatever those practices are that you do to make yourself feel beautiful. Within moderation, within your budget, you are being guided back to those things. And there's probably things that you can even think of that you like to do that make you happy and make you feel beautiful that don't even cost any money. So whatever it is, whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever you can do, definitely do it. It's going to make you feel more like yourself, more balanced, and more able to take on the world and accomplish your goals and dreams. Okay. All right, so we have, there is a choice in every moment. We can be invited by external forces to become disrupted internally. Ultimately, we choose to accept or decline. Okay, so we do know that. We did speak about the paths that you can go down and the choices that you do have, and you opening yourself up to see, that there's so much more to the situation. And I feel like you taking yourself out of it and looking at it from a higher perspective and from a more objective, less emotional perspective is going to help you. It is absolutely going to help you. Okay, so we have live from your heart. Okay, so I feel like there is this message here about running things through your heart space as well. Yeah, and really doing things from an unconditionally loving place. So, if you're confronted with choices and decisions, run that through your heart space as well as your intuition and the practices you have to connect to source and receive information and downloads. And you will absolutely get there. You will absolutely get there. Okay. So let's see what else. Give me one more card. Thank you. I'm going to take it. All right, so we have Knight of Cups. Okay. All right. Okay. So with this experience, I feel like there's one specific message. Like if you do desire love with some particular individual, there is the opportunity for that and for you to have a healthy, successful relationship with that person. Okay, so that is a message specifically for someone, so I'm not really seeing that as like an entire collective message. So you will know if this is for you or not. You will use your intuition and you will run it through your heart space, and you will decide what is best for you. But I do feel like there is the opportunity to have a beautiful relationship. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, so you're definitely being guided to go on that journey. And I feel like this is for everyone, right? So if you are not quite sure, you don't know how you feel, you're getting some mixed feelings here from your intuition, then, you are welcome to go on that journey and see how it ends and see how it works out, because you do have some blessings here. So within everything that you experience, there are always opportunities and there's always options for you to keep it positive, keep your head up high. Even when there's experiences that you don't particularly enjoy or like, you still have the opportunity to keep it positive and keep the unconditional love flowing. And that's what you're being guided here to do. So regardless of how it works out, that is what you are being guided to do. So there's definitely opportunity and a learning experience in every choice. Okay? Because I think for some of you, it may not end up how you want it to. However, you will be better because of the experience. Yeah, it's definitely for some of you gonna end in a way where you do see a separation there happening, but you do have this opportunity to heal from that and to learn from it and to grow from it. Okay. All right, so we also have the Five of Swords here. Okay, so I'm gonna say, yeah, definitely focus on you and what feels good to you. And some of you may be thinking a lot about what others think and letting others' judgments and opinions impact you and what you do, but you are being guided. So here with this Five of Swords, it's like these individuals are not even focused on this person. So yeah, they may say like, oh, you should be doing this, or oh, I would never take that, or whatever it is. Just know that it's like, it's a fleeting moment. Like they're not even that invested, right? They're just like talking shit and then they're on to the next thing. So this is you and your life and what you're going through and your experiences. So don't let any of that impact your choices and what you're doing. Do what's best for you and don't allow anyone's opinions or anyone's judgments to come into play here. Okay. So let's see. Let's get a couple oracles. I'm going to start over this way. So we have, it's an adventure to be enjoyed. I love it because that is what we're talking about here. You going on that journey regardless of how it ends up. But yeah, it's an adventure. Opportunity for you to learn, to live, to grow, to love, to experience, to have fun, and enjoy yourself. What else? Every day, do your best to be the reason that someone believes in the goodness of humanity. I love that. That is self-explanatory. And there were a couple other signs that got this message as far as just being help and support to others at this time in whatever way you can. And I'm hearing that message for you as well, Virgo. So again, it could be something just as simple as, you know, paying for the person's coffee or order in behind you, or just being support, listening to someone as they're venting, or as helping someone through a tough time. Whatever way that you can assist your family, your friends, your loved ones, your partner, your community, your children. Yeah, in any way that you can assist and be of assistance, you're being guided to do that. Okay, what else? We have Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Okay, so I'm also hearing that your angels are here. They're ready to help, ready to assist. Typically with angels, you do want to ask for their assistance and ask them to come in and guide you. Okay, so ask for that and it will happen. It will be there. So they will do it regardless if there's something significant. They need to do it. They will overstep and come in and assist. However, otherwise, they're going to wait for you to ask and request their assistance. So go ahead and request their assistance, whatever it is that you feel like you need it for. Okay. And we also have see the bigger picture. I love that because I feel like we did speak to you kind of taking a higher perspective over things, whatever these situations are, whatever conflicts and challenges that are coming up, and even the positive as well. You can always, in every situation, even positive, take yourself out of it and view it from a higher perspective, from an objective perspective, from an emotion, like an emotionless, that's what I want to say, like an emotionless perspective. You have the opportunity to do that, and there's more information. Like you're going to see it from a completely different way if you do that, regardless of if you would identify it as a good or bad experience. You're going to see it in a different way by doing that. Okay, so that could help you and assist you this month. So what else for our Libras? What else? Thank you. Okay. Oops. Okay. All right now. Okay. Okay. These cards are so big that There's a lot going on here. I think this is it. I think this was the only one, as far as I can tell, that fell out of view there. Okay, so what do we have? We have the moon. Awesome. Yeah, because that's similar to what we're saying here about, like, yeah, just understanding that there's more going on behind the scenes, and again, just taking a higher perspective, but all will be revealed to you in time. So no worries there. If you feel like you can't do that or you're not quite sure how to do that, all will be revealed to you in time. And I would say to definitely connect with your intuition and just practice kind of taking yourself out of it, taking the emotion out of it, and viewing the situation from that way. All right, and then we have our King of Pentacles in reverse here. And I'm going to get some clarity here. So why is the King of Pentacles in reverse? Give me one card, please. Thank you. So I think we got a couple cards here. That's okay. All right, so we have the Ten of Swords and the Three of Cups. Okay. So I feel like some of you may have celebrated a little too much and kind of went... the budget's going, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And that's okay. That's okay. It was an experience. You enjoyed yourself. You had fun. And you probably needed to do that. And just needed, like, to have that freedom, that break, and not worry about anything and just go for it. You likely needed to do that with everything that we all have going on here these days. However, it is time for you to get back on track, because there was a little bit of loss there that you did experience. And so this is about getting back on track with that financial foundation and working towards that, because it is going to lead to success, but it is going to require you to get back on track with that. So there could also be like soul family as well that can assist you with that process. So even if it's just like talking through things, I mean, for some of you, it could be about finances and money and receiving that. But others of you, it may be about like just talking through things and just sharing things. And they may be like, oh, well, you know what I did to put that money back quickly. Here's what I did. So, you know, you'll have some ideas there. Or it could be just support and listening to you at this time. So yeah, there's definitely some soul family out there that can assist you. All right, so there's also opportunity for you to take on a project or something that is going to be very passionate for you. Okay, so this could also be as it relates to a relationship. So you may be getting into a relationship that's very passionate. You may be reigniting the passion within your current relationship. Or it could be an opportunity to work on something that you feel very, very passionate about. So just take it however it resonates. Okay, so let's get you some additional oracle messages here. Okay, so we have lifestyle and wellness. Break the grip of your addiction. Okay, all right, so you heard it there first. So there may be some things that you are working on overcoming, and there's a cycle that you're going through that you're being guided to recognize, realize, and make adjustments. Okay, so that's interesting that the Devil card didn't come out here. What's on the bottom? Okay, so we do have the Chariot. So either way, you're being divinely guided here. So, okay, okay. All right. So we have clarity here. So yeah, it's time for you to see clearly. And I thought we got the Moon here. Yeah. So yeah, you're definitely going to be seeing clearly here what everything is and what it is that you are to be doing. So open yourself up to that clarity and receiving that information and that guidance. So we have good health will help you thrive. So yeah, you're getting a lot of requests from the universe here to work on your health and wellness. Okay. And then we have healing as well. So yeah, there's a strong recommendation for you to get back into your healing and your health and wellness. Okay, Libra? Okay, so what else do we have? Okay, so we have transition. Yeah, transition into it, get started with it. And this is you like walking through that portal and opening up a new chapter of who you are. So this new healthier version of you, walk through the portal to that. Okay? And that basically means just allow yourself to be open to it and take inspired action toward it. So that's what that means basically. So we have resilience. Yeah, so you will need to call on that to help you this month in this process. But you have it. You're strong enough to do it. You're brave enough. You're courageous enough. You got this. And you may also want to look up the scarab beetle, because I know there is some spiritual significance with that as well. So there may be some messages there to help support you. Okay, so let's see here. What do we have? Take yourself less seriously. So in whatever way you can, and this doesn't have to cost money, just do some self-care practices that make you feel good. Maybe it's about journaling, writing, drawing, sculpting. Again, with the physical exercise, that is a self-care practice. Drinking more water, getting more sleep. There's a lot of things that you can do that don't cost money. We also have your commitment is being tested. All right, so we know that we're seeing that here because you're being guided to get back on track in many ways. In many, many ways. That is what you're being guided to do. And I feel like we're going to leave it here because that's such an important message for you. So make this month count. All right, Libras. So those are the messages I have for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment to let me know how this resonates. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon.